Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And this is going to be day number 18 on my journey to 2000 ELO. It's been an interesting ride so far. It's going to continue to be. Yesterday was a good day. Let's just jump in and see what today's got in store for all of us. Yeah, yesterday was a good day. Just return to form. Okay, e4, e5. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, looks like it could be an Italian or a Spanish. Okay, now we try and do this. Now, if he takes, that is hanging, but then the queen comes into d4, which is what I like, threatening the knight and threatening the check as well. So the queen comes out, king has to take, and then obviously can't castle, and then we can pin it and maybe double up his pawns. So still can't move. So we're going to castle. Now, he's released the bishop, so the bishop could go there, but then I just either develop or just push it away. So I think the best thing to do now, see if I take, he's got to take with the pawn. Well, no, he doesn't. That is interesting. Okay, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have rushed that. I rushed it. Okay, now we're going to develop our knight. In fact, do you know what we might do first? We might try and cut off the king. So for the time being, the king can't go. Or maybe there. Right, I'm going to go here. And then maybe try and get this round. Okay, so now if I do that. See, I've got doubled up pawns at the moment. So if I go here, then I just undouble them. Which I think, as we're heading towards the end game, it's just been like, this has been the quickest rapid game I've played in a long time. I mean, it'll probably slow down now, but, and it probably should as well, because of we are entering this sort of the end game. He might want to just pin that. Okay, I want to come into the open file. Now, the problem is if I do it with this, then this has kind of got no real way into the game immediately, which is bad. And I also want to think about if he does go here, I want to keep this for the end game. So I might go here. Now, why am I going to do that? Because I don't want to get pinned. And I also want to be able to bring this rook out. This is only good for the dark squares. If he wants to exchange, like I said, I'm going to undouble my pawns, which would be very good for me. I'm also thinking about maybe coming in here, looking at that. If he pushes forward somehow, maybe with... Hang on, if I go here, for example, threatening this pawn, and he just... Okay, now I can't do that. I thought he might do something like that. So I might just... Are there any? Maybe I could advance the pawns now. Yeah, maybe get this off there. Can't threaten because I just take. So now that is interesting. Right, so what I'm going to do here is take this now. Now he's going to take with... He won't take with that obviously because you lose your rook. Now he takes with that. Now this could be quite an interesting endgame. So I don't think I want to part with this. And if I do, I am just inviting this straight into the game. Then he could potentially double up his rooks. So I don't want to do that. I think I need to keep this. And the way to keep it would be to either go back to f6 or b6 maybe. I mean, those two could pose a problem in the end. I mean, it's not the end of the world. These ones are still fine. So it is going to come down to a pawn endgame, isn't it? And you want to enter that pawn endgame in the best sort of shape that you can. There's plenty of time left. So I mean, if he takes, I could just go here. So I am going to stick with my pawn formation that I'm trying to sort of... Now, if I do that and he takes, and I take with the rook, can he bring this in anywhere? Can't go there. He could start, could maybe get my king into action. So I'm going to do what I plan to do. So trying to get these sort of into action already. The king's going to have to be in the game very soon. His king's already around, so I need to catch him up. He takes, I take. Rook comes in, maybe there. Right. I could just... Yeah. Now, why would I want to trade that off? Because he's in danger of bringing the other one in, and I'd prefer if he didn't do that. I mean, look, if he brings it over now, that's fine. Now, the question is, if I bring this over here, he takes, I take, king can't get in here for the time being, or here, he can go there, and then I come back up, and then it's just a race against, so my king would be there, his king potentially there. So from there, I need to think about what he can't, he has to really, with pawn formations like this, the only way the king can get to it is through the root, is to, because obviously this pawn here is covered by this pawn, and this pawn here is covered by this pawn. So the only way he can get to it is by that. So I need to think about the same, and I'm going to exchange because I think these four, I think I can deal with them by the time his king tries to get over. So I think now, yeah, he does that. Now the question is he might try and get over here. If he does, maybe I should have gone there, so I was closer. See, now he's weighing it up. Now he's thinking here. Now, can I get to these? Question is no, not for the time being. So if I go here, I cannot afford to lose this pawn. So if he slips in there, I have to just go back. And then if he starts pushing pawns, I think these three should be able to cope with these three. Okay. Now, I think that was just a waiting move. So I'm going to kind of... So he's now kind of made it so his king can't actually get over because he's blocked off from that. He can only really get in this way. Right, so I'm going to do... In fact, if I push now, he can't take that and he cannot take that. And he can't go there. So he'd have to go back. So I might be... But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a waiting move again. So I'm going to push this forward so that I can maybe get these higher up in a better position before I start. Oh, I should have pushed it straight away, shouldn't I? I should have pushed him. I should have pushed him. I didn't think he was going to do that. So if I just come back here now, he pushes, I take. Right, okay, now we are seriously in an endgame. I take, he takes. I kind of have to take it. If he pushes again, then now I'm going to... Now, okay, that works. And that works for me because I think if he goes there, then I can maybe get in here. Now, if he takes, I get in here. And now I'm closer to the action. His king is currently cut off as long as I'm sort of in line with it. So he might think about that now. He's looking at it now. He's got a lot of time on his clock. He should be using it. I think he's winning just because of the formation that he's got here. and the fact that they can all kind of work together. Whereas I think I'm going to come unstuck at some point. If I push that forward, I go there, he takes, I take. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Now he's going for the root. So now, maybe I take, and then I have to get over here. I have to get to that square. So now I'm protecting this. If he goes there, he's got a bit more of a job to get over here now. Now I think I'm best probably going like this, or maybe even here. That seems like the best. Now he can go in there, but I go here. Now he can't take that because it's defended by this, which is defended by our king. He can check me. I take. He checks. I take. He takes. I take. He takes. And then I think these two are winning. Or maybe not. I can't get, if his king's there, I'm trying to figure this out. I take, he takes, I take, he goes there. And then, yeah, just, Now, if I go here and he pushes on, then I have to just make a move. So I am going to, obviously if I go here, he takes, I take, he takes. And then I just don't think, I do love an endgame, but this is really, hang on a minute. So if I go here, he takes, I take, he takes, and then he can just go around and just take that, and then he just marches these two through. So I'm going to go like that. I'm running out of time, but I think he will just push on. And if he does do that, then I think I just have to, can't take that defended by that, can't take this defended by this. Can he get in there and do that? So if I go here, I think I have to do that. I'm going to have to just keep on going up and down. And if the king moves, king could, right, and then if I go here, I need to get my skates on if anything's to happen. I think this is a draw, but he might be winning it. See, this is where a really good player on a decent level would just be able to say, no, that's definitely winning, or that's definitely a draw, or whatever. And I admire that. A couple of the clubs that I go to, some of the guys would just say, no, that's just a draw. And I'm like, well, hang on, what about this? He's just like, no, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, wow. And those are like those 2,000 plus players, which is what we dream of and which is what we try to go to. He's asking for a chat. He says, good game, well played. So yeah, no, that was really interesting game actually. So let's have a look at the game review and let's see how we did. Don't get many draws these days actually, not recently anyway. Okay, it's saying 80% by him and 80% by myself. No blunders. And then all the best moves were obviously at the very end. So let's have a little look at the analysis and see if there's anything that we could have done slightly better. Interesting game though. I like that. But that was definitely, I think, yeah, that was a draw at the end. So, okay, comes out. I thought we might get an Italian, which I quite like playing against. We push out. This is all very fine. This is all book moves. He takes. Oh, no, he doesn't. So the best is to castle there. It's not to take that pawn. And for that, that's because, that's the reason. You hassle the knight and the pawn with check. So it goes back. That's the right move. That is best. And then he comes out with the queen, which was the best move. I think taking was the right move. Yes, taking was the right move. And then he takes with the king. And then I think there was a mistake somewhere coming up. Comes in with the rook. And then I think that was fine. Now I think I should have checked. Yeah, that was bad. Well, it's saying F6 actually. It's saying push the pawn. But yeah, okay, that's fine. I take, and then already he's got the open file, which I didn't like. But the king was kind of there. But when the queen's off the board and your king's out and about, there's far less danger. So just remember that one if your king ever goes for a little wonder. Okay, so he does that, and then I'm thinking pull back. But then I just thought if I take it, just kind of, it just invites the rook in earlier, and then he can develop his knight over to c3, and then gets his other rook in the game. And I just didn't quite like it, and I wanted to undouble my pawns as well. Okay, that's all fine. I should have taken, but I was just getting my pawns in place. Okay, my moves weren't that bad. The computer didn't hate them, but it was just saying it wanted that off. And then here, okay, now he takes the edge because I shouldn't have done that. He takes, but I liked that. We knew what his rook was going to do. We knew it. So we come back. Okay, but then if he does that, for example, and then he pushes that over here, and then he gets the other one into action, then he's got both of them on the seventh rank, which is, to me, just spelled danger. So I thought, just get them out of the way. If he wants to do that, then fine. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah. And then I think, yeah, I should have gone straight over there. Now I think I should have pushed. Oh no, sorry, after the king goes, no, hang on, I couldn't have pushed. What am I talking about? So I should have gone there. Should I have gone there? No. Okay. Then I go in the corner. And was there any... See, this was just, I had to take. He's going to take back. And this was interesting because obviously I thought, wow, what? Just wanted me to keep pushing the pawns. But then, to be fair, it wanted me to go around the back. But that's a long way. 1, 2, 3. And by the time I've done that, he's 1, 2, 3. And I guess I could have pushed, and then he's got to kind of go over here. But I thought it was always going to be a draw when we kind of got here. Maybe he was slightly in front. I mean, 0.6, nothing in it really. And then here I just kind of had to keep them tight. And then it's pretty much, yeah, wow, 1.7. That was a bad move. Should have taken. That is really interesting. That is... Why is that? Because I take back. And then he can just... I'm running out of moves here. That is the thing. These two are completely solid where they are. And... yeah, so then king goes over here, threatening this pawn then, and then he's just basically winning. So yeah, that was a mistake by me. That was a mistake. But he didn't capitalize on it. And then here's just a straight up draw. But that was a good game. Really enjoyed that. Kind of fast and ferocious, exchanged a lot of pieces, and then we just sort of straight in the end game. But I do love an end game. End games are important. So I think we're just going to jump into another one. Right, let's see what happens this time. Okay, we're playing Luke Skywalker. Okay, we're going for the e4, e5. Are we going to get another Spanish? Or are we going to get something funky? Or are we going to get an Italian this time? We're going to get another Spanish. Wow, okay, so we're going to do the same as last time. And then we're going to do it again. Now we're going to develop over here. Now he could go there. I think that was about, hang on. Right, now we're going to threaten that bishop. He'll take with this, no doubt, I think. And I think he'll castle after that. Okay. So he wants to... Now that is hanging, so I need to... What is the best way to protect that? See, if I move that forward, that might be the best move. Okay, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay. He takes, I take, he takes. Queen comes in to defend. Or I take, but then he's got a fork. If I take, he takes. So I think I have to kind of do that. I was saying that. If I take, or queen just comes in. So I'm going to go here. Now we are a little bit hemmed in for the time being, but we are not going to let that worry us. We are now going to attack this pawn, which is defended by the knight, but also attacked by my knight. So that's two attackers. Comes over, defends it again. Okay, now I think castling is the best. Now I'm half tempted to castle this side and just attack down this side, down the H and the G files. So shall I do that or shall I not? Can he just come this way? I take, he ends up taking and then just gets stuck in here. I think I might have to... Do you know, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Now I'm just going to straight up attack. Okay. Now how can I... Do you know what? I want this out of the pin. I really do. And if he wants to... I think if I move here, he just goes there. So I think if I'm going to get my queen out of danger, I am just going to go here. No, I'm not. I'm going to go here because that is still attacked twice. So I need to keep this on this file for the time being. If he wants to take it, he can take it because this is the side I'm just gonna just go for it. It's nothing. It's a bit annoying though that I can't just get rid of that. That's really wow. I didn't expect that. I think that's kind of helped me out a little bit. I needed to kind of... That's fine. Then maybe get the rook into this E file. Okay, that's also fine. I don't mind my position. It's still okay. That is... Right, I could see that coming. That was definitely what was going to happen, wasn't it? Okay, so... I don't want to take. That invites him in. I maybe just want to... And if he takes, then what? Well, I'm going to take. I mean, that's obviously dangerous. And I think that's just down to me castling this way. But I'm still... See, he's not sure what he's going to take with it. See, I thought he might have worked out some kind of plan. Okay, so he goes for that. Now, if I could just maybe... How can I get there? Because that would be very nice. Now, I'm going to go here. Just in case he takes his eye off the ball. It happens. Maybe I go here. If he takes... Wow. Okay, that's still protect. So if he goes... I'm slightly less concerned that the rook's in front of the queen, because then obviously I could just go there and then he would get taken. I can see him doing that next. If he does do that, what do we do? In fact, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. If he takes, obviously, that. Yeah, we saw that coming. We saw that. So I think in this situation, I have to take. Oh my gosh, this is so dangerous. Right, if I take, he comes in there, he gets taken, but then queen comes in, and that's just mate. So I think I need to panic a little bit, but I can make an escape square. I can do that. I can do that. That's fine. That's fine. Now, if he takes, I'm just going to go here. Then I'm going to push forward. Or maybe just go there. That's fine. Please take me. Go on, take me. Wowzers. Okay, so that is also interesting. So now what we're going to do is we're going to threaten this here. There is a check, but we would just take. Comes in with a check. We could just get out of the way. Okay, come on, Jamie. Right. I mean, have you seen any more of a sticky situation than this going on here? This is just asking for trouble. And it's my own fault, okay? I was feeling adventurous. Right, okay. He doesn't like that. So say I did take, and then he takes. Then he promotes. Well, say I'll get the king out of the way first, and then do that. He promotes. I take. He takes. I take. Queen takes. Doesn't work. Right. Is there anything we can do here? Can we sack anything? Can we just... We're just going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. Now, if we push again, he goes forward. And then maybe is there a way to get into that square there? Okay, I see it now. Now, if we go here, that's fine. Might try that. I won't take, because then he just gets that, and then I lose something else. So There is a check there. But it's defended with that. He might think I'll defend with that, and then it doesn't do anything. That's fine. Why has he gone back? Go forward. I don't mind that. Then it's just a question of how do I get over here? Is there any kind of sacking opportunities, anything like that? I mean, if I take, I can take with 2 things, 3 things, so that's nothing there. If I push again, where does he go? Goes in for the check. See, that's not good. I don't want that check to come in. If that knight gets any closer, I could be in a lot of trouble. I think he will. Well, he's only got one option, and that's just to push. He might be debating whether to push 2. I just can't get in there, can I? Wow. Wasn't expecting that, I must admit. Now, I'm going to take there. He might try and threat my queen. And then I'm going to come over here. He could just exchange rooks. That's fine. But if I go there and take, then I go there, then he takes. There's not really much on. Well, actually can't. So hang on a second. Let's just see what his next move is. Running low on the clock. Yeah, sorry guys, I just felt a little bit kind of ambitious and I thought my attack down the left side. I'm still trying to go down that left side, but safety first. Safety first. And I kind of neglected it. What? I'm a little bit confused. Right, I take, say he promotes, I take, he takes, I take. So I don't quite see what he's doing. That works with me, I think. Don't be hanging anything, Jamie. Come on. You can always come back there. Oh, okay, no, I can still come back here. That's fine. Protected 3 times. Now, how can I give him a check? The check's like that, but the queen's there, so that doesn't work. A check there is basically mate, by the way. Can't go there because of that. Couldn't go there because of the queen. Can't go there because of the pawn. So if he can just move that queen and do something silly, then that is good night. Oh, he does. Hang on a minute. Whoa. Didn't do it. It wasn't pretty by any means. But look, guys, I mean, I think we were always kind of, again, we were 1, 2 defenders, and the queen was there. So we had 3 defenders. So I think we were okay. I mean, that was living life on the edge, but we got the victory. So it's a draw and a victory. That's all I'm going to play today because I'm pretty tired. And there's a game of football on TV soon, so I want to go and watch that and relax for a bit. But, okay, wow. Computer hates me. 68% accuracy. It's got me playing like a 1350. Okay, but there was no blunders on my part. No blunders. He's got 3 blunders. Okay, so let's have a little look at the analysis. Okay, so that's fine. Spanish twice in a row. And then I pushed again, which is also a book move. That's fine. And then I think I think my knight should have gone there. Sorry, wrong one. Yeah. That was wrong. And then I took, which is fine. Yeah. Take the center. But then what about the pawn? Just take the center. See, I was protecting this pawn here twice. I thought that was important. Okay. See, I'm just getting, for the moment, the computer just doesn't like me at all. That did me a favor, I think. I actually preferred my position after this. Ever so slightly, but I did prefer it. Then I felt that again. See, that's helped me. The computer agrees. I think that was saying I should have taken with the pawn. Maybe. I think if I take with the pawn, that gives me opportunities to sort of have the G file just completely free. Wants me to get those rooks into the game. Okay. It wants that immediate sort of, it just wants to really get stuck into this sort of A rank ASAP. I get it. Yeah, great move. And that's bad. I just let him take, and then I just come back, which is, it's saying it's the best move. It's not a bad move. It's fine. And it wasn't like it was the only thing protecting, so... Okay, yeah, I think getting that knight involved sooner would have been really good. I mean, he could have had ideas of maybe getting the queen over here, coming in for the check I can't take, and then maybe taking this, and then I'm in all sorts of trouble. So he definitely had options there whilst attacking me. That was fine. Okay, yeah, he wants rook d4. B4, sorry. Rook b4 and then trying to come in and do this, but I think I was wise to it. It wants me to push on. See, I jumped out the way. I think that was best. King d7 is best. And then goes back, kind of wastes a move there. It's not good. And then I push on. And this is where I think he should have pushed on. Yeah, so computer's saying g3. So look at the jump. Look at that. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, he should have played g3. I mean, there was no immediate danger of my queen getting over to g2 any time. And then I take, which was the worst move. It wants that. Queen c4 is a blunder. I liked that. That meant that wasn't going anywhere. And that was part of the mate in the end, the mating pattern. He takes, that's fine. And then I like that. I mean, I'm just sort of just in front here. And then the computer, yeah, that was it. I was just really wanting to move from this square there, protecting the e3 square, which was just mate in the end. But that was like, he just didn't see it. Just didn't see it. So we got there in the end by the skin of our teeth, but a win is a win, and that is day number 18. One draw, one win. We had a few wins yesterday, so hopefully things are looking on the up for us. Just wishing everyone a happy Sunday, and if you're new, think about subscribing, give me a comment, good or bad, I'll take them all. And yeah, just thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.